Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, we're going to have to talk about a few boxers right now. Let's start with Canelo Alvarez, the face of boxing. Bad boy. All right, bad boy Canelo Alvarez. Boy got damn near 60 fights, been fighting since he's 17 years old. Right? Now, there's a lot of people he haven't fought, but you still got to say Canelo Alvarez is a pretty damn good fighter, right? So we'll start with him. Canelo Alvarez in the 168-pound division ain't fought nobody who we think is awesome. You fought some pretty good guys like Caleb Plant. I would definitely say is pretty damn good. Don't have too much pop, but Caleb Plant is a very good fighter. Canelo was able to dispatch him. Everyone else is kind of lukewarm. No disrespect, they're all awesome. Let's start there. All boxers are actually awesome because they get in the ring and they're very talented. But we're just talking about as compared to the very, very top. That's what we're talking about. So there's no one else, the 168-pound division, who I thought that Canelo couldn't possibly beat. The ones that I think Canelo can't beat are David Morrell, the WBA champion, regular champion, who's been there about 2 years, and Canelo ain't had to fight him. Benavidez, who we're going to talk about in a minute, and Demetrius Andrade, who we talk about all the damn time, right? Those are fighters that Canelo ain't fighting. So here's the deal. The newest news. We start with the good news. The good news is WBC president, it was in an interview, and he said that Canelo Alvarez is going to be forced to fight David Benavidez by March of 2024. Great news. Now, it's coming from WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman. Y'all know what I think about him. I think, when I see Mauricio Sulaiman, it's similar to Trump to me. Why isn't that person in handcuffs? Right? That's what, just straight up. I don't care what y'all think or whatever. You just let people just do wrong stuff, and just because they're netted and people can, they connected all over the place, that they don't have to deal with the same rule of law. And I'm just a person that if we don't abide by the rule of law, then you have anarchy. And, so that's how my point is. But whatever. It's still, Canelo got to fight until March 2024. Now, most of us who know what Canelo's up to knows damn well Canelo ain't going to fight until after this September fight with Charlo until March anyway, May. Cinco de Mayo, baby. So that's going to be an issue. I just think he was saying that because he was in the interview, Mauricio Sulaiman, but that's the deal. So it's going to have to be David Benavidez, and I'm pretty sure David Benavidez fans and fans of just of boxing and fans just of good fights are probably in unison saying, finally, right? So that's cool. Now, here's the bad news. We ain't seeing no damn David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade. Now, I'm just going to say it. I ain't heard nothing from somebody. I ain't got no inside information from nobody. I just know Demetrius Andrade is too damn awesome from over the years. He's one of my Negro League chairmen. Negro League chairmen don't get fought, okay? So you think that Dave Benavidez is going to fight Demetrius Andrade still and risk the fact of that March 2024 stuff? I would hope it. Dave Benavidez is seems to be a fighter who wants to fight everybody. I just seen him get a little shaky when it came to David Morrell. And we'll see. I mean, because the thing about Demetrius Andrade is that fight's still not signed, sealed, and delivered. And we were talking about that 6 weeks ago. You feel me? So Demetrius Andrade is all that in a bag of chips, and everybody know it. So I don't think that David Benavidez is going to do that. And now hearing this from WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman. What David Benavidez should not do, though, right, is wait, because when February get around, not even February, by January, Mauricio Sulaiman gonna come out and say something else. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. He's not gonna force Canelo to do nothing, and Canelo never getting stripped from him, right? Because if that was the case, that would have been a long time ago. So I'm just telling y'all, that fight in March between Canelo and Dave Benavidez ain't happening. And the other one that ain't happening, I'm telling y'all now, unfortunately, is David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade. And the reason is because Demetrius Andrade is too awesome. So he's going to be still sitting over there on that shelf that he's been on for a long damn time. Unfortunately, that is the news. Doma Sports Talk worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.